Hey, what is the first thing that pops into your head when you hear the word discipline? You should be ashamed of yourself. Discipline might just be one of the most misunderstood words in the English language. So let's talk about that word today. We got Webster. Man, Webster's beat up. All right, discipline. It's a noun. Training that strengthens, correction, punishment, control, or order maintained. A system of rules for conduct. So where did that word come from? Discipline. What did Jesus have? In fact, he had 12 of them. So pop quiz, Jesus had 12 disciples. So if you are disciplined, it means you're being taught. Okay. Now, how this wound up into 50 Shades of Corporal whatever, right? I have no idea how that happened, but I'm going to probably blame the Catholic Church on that one. But listen, it's about being a student. It's about learning. Okay. So let's go back to Monday. What did we talk about on Monday? On Monday, we handled priorities. Yesterday, we talked about rituals. And now today, I want to talk about discipline. Okay. There is much to be said about discipline. So, Monday, what did we talk about? Getting our priorities straight. Tuesday, we talked about ritualizing them to make sure that they stick. Now we're into discipline, okay? So if we've decided that the word discipline means to be a student, here's the deal. My boss, Grant Cardone, this is what he says. You have to do the things you don't want to do in order to have the things that you do want to have. Excuse me. Okay? That's the first thing. So once you recognize what you want but don't have yet, you then have to ask yourself, well, what do I not know about having it? And then you got to become a student of that. So think about some things that you've now identified as being a priority. Okay? You start looking at, man, I got to make a ritual about getting this, doing this, whether that's maybe we talked about fitness yesterday, we talked about maybe more time with family. But once you recognize what the priority is, then once you've recognized, I've got to ritualize this to make this real, now we need some discipline, the ability to do the things that you don't want to do in order to have the things that you do want to have. Okay? One of the ways I exercise this in myself, and this is personal development now, right? Build the discipline muscle, okay? Is I get up 30 minutes before I need to. If I need to get up at 6 to be somewhere, I'm going to get up at 5:30. My routine now, though, I get up at 4:30 every single morning. Why? Well, it sucks. That's why. Okay. So I want to get in the habit of doing the things I don't want to do so I can have the things that I do want to have. What are the advantages of getting up at 4:30? Number one, it means I got to go to bed early, right? It means I'm tired at the end of the day, right? It means I've got some time for me in the morning, okay? So just start thinking with, well, what are some things that I don't want to do that I probably should do, okay? Then do them. That is discipline, okay? And then if you've got resistance to it, if there's a barrier to doing that, well, what do you not know about it, right? So start becoming a student of these things that you're trying to have, right? If you don't have enough money flowing into your life, maybe there's something you don't know about money. So would it make sense then to prioritize and ritualize a daily habit or ritual of studying money? Because look, here's the deal. Has anything good in your life that has ever happened to you never happened while you were comfortable? Period. Go back. Think about it. Okay. Every time you stepped out of your comfort zone, something good happened. You grew, you developed, you learned. Okay. Getting out of your comfort zone requires discipline. Today's Wednesday, right? It's hump day. We are halfway through the week. We've talked about your priorities. We've talked about your rituals. Okay? Now you have to have the discipline to act and to execute on the priority and the ritual that you're creating. Discipline is a decision. The moment you have something that you don't want to do or that's going to be hard or challenging, or you're like, man, I don't know if I should do that or not, whatever it may be, okay? Do it. Step out of your comfort zone. Get uncomfortable, and it's okay to be afraid. That's right, it's okay to be afraid. Fear false events appearing real. It's right out of the 10X rule. Okay. Anytime you have fear, I think it was Mark Twain that said, "I've had many worries in my life, none of which ever happened." So for you, being disciplined means what? It means you are a student. You're a student of you. You're a student of your craft, whatever that may be. In this case, chiropractic. Okay, and all the things that come from chiropractic, because that means additionally into being a chiropractor and a doctor, there's a pretty good chance you're going to be a counselor. There's a pretty good chance you're going to be a manager, a leader, a business owner, right? And wait for it, salesperson. Sorry, I know it's a dirty word, but listen, we're all salespeople, right? You want to grow your business, you got to learn how to sell. And if you don't know how to do that, you need to become disciplined and a disciple. Right? If you start thinking about how do I expand my business, how do I help more people, how do I get more people out of pain? Well, what do I not know about doing that? What do I not know about prospecting, about selling, about closing a deal, about following up a customer, right? What do you not know? Become a student, become a disciple, become disciplined in your crafts. It's more than one. Okay. If I can help with any of this, reach out to me. 310-777-0352 is my office line. My cell phone, 818-427-5188. Email david@grantcardone.com. Here to help you guys grow and expand. Here to help you get your priorities in line. Here to help you ritualize and be more disciplined in all that you do. Be awesome. See you soon.